Hey guys, what's going on? Harmless killing fun, the real CS, non-live commentary. I hope you guys enjoy some gameplay in the back. It's kind of hard to, put this into words what I'm trying to express here. And in my previous attempts to try to make this commentary, I said the word like about 500 times. And those are the breaks. When you have a girlfriend that says like, and she's probably going to hurt me if she sees this video, which I think she says that she watches the video, but videos, but I don't think she does. Anyway, she uploads them for me sometimes, so that's always a nice thing. A nice gesture. Always helping out the community. People always helping out the community, even though they don't play. That's pretty cool. I would say that's pretty cool. Anyway, getting off topic. Pretty much the topic is a response, and the response is to a particular commentator that kind of gave us a bad attitude right off the get-go, and we're trying to figure out as to why he couldn't respond. And pretty much all that happened was I was watching a video with one of my squad members, and he doesn't, I wouldn't say that, maybe he doesn't see on the same level as me, I don't know, but he's an amateur at this game, at first-person shooters in the first place. He admits that. He knows who he is. I'm not trying to put him down. He's an excellent tanker. I've had him up in my previous things, and I don't know, I don't want to name any names in this one for some reason. I want to be mysterious, but pretty much, yeah. So we were watching that, and I said that the guy had auto aim on, and so we watched it a little bit more, and yeah, for sure, the guy had auto aim on. He wasn't moving around too much, and I just messaged him, and I asked him whether he used auto aim, and he told me that if I didn't use it, then I was missing something. And I took that as kind of a weird statement, considering you're a guy who services the community, or at least wants to, considering he puts up his only in Battlefield, so many of those, and he has his dog tags up. Like, he says that he, like, he doesn't think he's entitled to it, but, he's got a huge, response to the, like a little video that says, oh yeah, please, like, vote for me, blah 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 blah, but don't vote for me, blah blah blah, or blah blah blah. Anyway, who cares? But I don't know, he's a weird dude. Anyway, so he, I said a bunch of things, like on a couple of different videos, and just to kind of bring him out, and he didn't come out. He didn't bite at all. He didn't want to have anything to do with it. And finally, on one of my videos, he commented, and like, the thing is the only in Battlefield, it says moment, and for the most part, they're usually moments. It's not really like a montage of stuff, and most of these montages that I see, they're kind of weird, and everything's been done in it before. They want to see something crazy, like that guy that jumped out of the he shot the pilot and then jumped in his fucking helicopter, and like, nobody saw that shit back then. Like, that stuff was crazy. Or the guy who, flipped out of his jet, and that was kind of weird. I think it was kind of glitchy considering the way that the jet seat would have went. But I don't know, that video was crazy. The guy who, hit the, what was it, RPG, I think he RPG'd a jet or something. But anyway, so he responded, and he pretty much called me a troll and stuff. Oh, that's my phone. Anyway, so he pretty much called me a troll, and I don't see why I'm a troll, considering all I'm doing is, like, wondering why you even admitted on one of your videos that you use sensitivity at 75%, and that's probably why you don't move too much in your videos. I haven't seen you really move too much. It's pretty weird. But so my phone's going off. That sucks. Sorry, guys. But anyway, so with that being said, we said some more stuff. Some of my guys, some of the squad members and stuff, you know, some of them are saying some pretty rotten things, and some of them are pretty reserved. I was trying to stay as reserved as possible, but it's kind of, you know, it's making me want to say some stuff. Like, we even thought about putting a video up about this guy, or like just doing something crazy for this fucking idiot, because he's just a fucking tool. Honestly, I think he's a fucking tool. Anyway. So, now I'm saying anyway like crazy. At least I'm not saying like. So, I just want to tell everybody out there that that you don't need to use it. If you do need to use it, then just understand that you're just a step behind, I believe, because it was intended for the people that watch PC all the time and see all this sensitivity going crazy, and you know, they obviously want that, but they obviously need to control it. So you need something to control it. That's the way you control it, auto-aim. So it makes perfect sense. You have to understand that you don't have the dexterity in a controller like you do, or like, you know, like your thumb doesn't work like your wrist, and a controller does not work like a keyboard and a mouse. And people on consoles, they have to realize that, you know, to make the game better. Otherwise, it's going to be the same game every single time. You're going to be shooting for the same place in the same chest every single time. Like, doesn't it get a little tedious, especially when these guys are ranked 100 kernels and they still use the auto aim like crazy? And yeah, then that's all about your kill death and stuff. It's not about having fun. It's about getting a better score than everybody else, and it's just craziness. And like, you need to, you know, you need to understand that it's all right to you know, play. You know, just play the game. Play the game for what it's worth. Play the game the way that they intended it and made it. The tracking is fine. The lag is there, but the lag has nothing to do with the tracking. The tracking is fine. I have no problem. None of the guys in my squad use that, so I don't understand why it's so impossible to use it, and that we're missing something. I think that was a pretty pathetic line, to be honest, and it really pissed me off, because honestly, dude, you're supposed to be working with the community, and you say shit like that. You rarely respond to anything. You didn't respond to shit. And like, honestly, if you're not going to respond to anything, what kind of a leader are you? You're supposed to be a guy that trains people and helps people and stuff like that. Like, you're only saying comments when people are agreeing with you, or people are commenting on your stuff, and it's pathetic, dude. Like, do something for the community. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to do stuff for the community. We're trying to help these little guys. Like, we know like 13-year-olds and stuff like that play with no auto aim. Like this one little guy that I have on my favorites now. I watch him because it's cool. He knows who he is, and it's cool to see him do that. Like, what's so wrong with that? You know, he's getting into it like that, and he feels that it feels much better, and you know what I mean? And you don't always have to use it. Like, go back, whatever makes you feel comfortable. But all I'm saying is there is life without it. You know, I'm pretty sure I do all right. So what? I die more. It's because I run in. And yes, I know how to use strategy. It's just sometimes I get impatient, and the fact that this is a game, this is not real life. It's put into a real simulation perspective, but to be honest, guys, it is real. It is not real life. It will always be a game. That is the separation that you always want with these games. You don't want real life. You don't want to feel the bullets. You just want to play the game and play hard. So obviously, there's always going to be that line, and this game is awesome, and it puts you on that line, a lot closer to that line than any other game I've ever seen. And I don't know, we need to use this. Like, we need to use all the things that are in this, you know, all the forums and stuff, people talking about this like all these buffs and stuff, and they need to do this and they need to do that. No, you need to work harder, and it's not impossible to, you know, to to get used to all these things. Like I've got used to enough guns. I've used enough guns. I'm not a sniper by any means, but I find sniping hard, okay? Like I'm more of a like go in there and get the job done type of dude, you know what I mean? Like you have people on your team that do certain things, and you should stay within the limits of your class, and I am a recon guy sometimes. That is what it's called, recon, yes. But I'm not a, you know, quote unquote sniper. I'm not really like that at all. But to each his own. You know, snipers are always good for the situation, the simulation, to make it more authentic, so why not, right? Everybody's got to do their job. So uh, I just hope you guys, you know, this isn't hate mail to anybody other than really one person, but um, I just, I just want people to have. I just hope that people have a little bit more faith in themselves and try this stuff. Like there's guys that came on my channel, and they're you know they're trying it out, and that's wicked. That's so awesome, and we're so happy to hear it and stuff. And all my guys are willing to help, and you know it's just it's wicked. You know, like I enjoy helping people, and I enjoy helping people the right way rather than, you know, glitching to get better scores. And there was a guy that messaged me that told me to take my dog tag down because I had somewhere around like 600 nemesis killed, right? So I like got 600 nemesis. I thought it was a decent dog tag, you know, and this guy's got like 25,000. But then we also realized that he's got a score streak, a nemesis streak of like 1,090 something. You know what I mean? And 1,090 something pretty much means that you went into a high ticket match with two people, and one person shot somebody for 3 hours, and then the other guy did it because they wanted those scores. So, you know, that's crazy if you're going to do that. But if that's what it takes, then by all means go for it. But if you want to go about it the real way and have fun still, then then this is the channel. Like this is what we're gonna be evolving, but it's taking a little bit more time because of, you know, setbacks and stuff. I do work, but this channel will evolve. So we've got a strong message out there. We don't want to deal too much with the auto aim problem, but I just wanted to address it and give this guy, you know, a little taste of something that he can't block. You know, this is something that you can't block, brother. So live with it, and your boys, bring them on over. I can afford the dislikes on this one, but anybody who sees what I'm saying here as a positive thing, yeah, like this, because honestly, you know, I have faith in everybody out there. I have faith in everybody out there, and trust me, like some of these guys are crazy good. They kick my ass if they didn't use auto aim, but it's just the KD and the ego that's screwing with them. And dude, come on, like it's crazy. Anyway, anyway, real CS out, boys. Have a good night. Well, and girls, I don't know, girls too. Wicked, bub up. Anyway, have a good night, guys.